Hello team, how's it going? And welcome back to another video. So I'm Craig, a serving soldier in the British Army, and today we're going to be discussing this set of boots. Okay, so the Aku NS 564 Spider Mark II. I think they're a really great boot, but we're going to get into that. So what we're going to do today then is we're to give a breakdown of the boot, where you can find them, how much they cost, and then I'll give you my honest opinions and thoughts on it. Let's get into it. So let's get into some of the details then. These were actually originally designed for US Navy SEALs and the US Green Berets. They cost roughly £138 to £169. I found these for £138 on Trekking. They were pretty much sold out when I looked at these. They do seem to be in stock now from what I have seen. In US dollars, that's around $269 I found them for in the US. Sizes, they do come in half sizes, but they range from around size 8 up to size 13, depending on where you're looking and what colour. As you can see, I've got sort of like the olive green desert colour, especially for the sort of uniforms we wear now, but for sort of other tactical athletes in law enforcement, they do come in a black as well. They're an extremely light and breathable boot, which is what I actually love about these. I don't like really heavy boots. These only weigh 148 grams per boot, so that's less than 1,000 grams or a kilogram for the whole pair of boot, which is really good. A lot of money and a lot of testing has gone into these. So they've got the Vibram Spider soles, okay, which are designed specifically for these boots. I've used them in all sorts of terrain, whether it's wet or dry, and the soles are sort of like self-cleaning soles. They're designed in a way so that when you are walking, that the mud's not going to build up on the bottom of them. And I can vouch for this. I do a lot of wet and boggy runs and taps in these, and I never have a problem with mud sticking, slipping, anything like that. It's also got their Air 8000 patented technology, so on the upper material, which allows for maximum breathability, dryness. They're not Gore-Tex, so I'm not going to say they're 100% waterproof. Your feet do get wet, but they are designed in a way that they're not just going to get soaked wet through straight away, but water is going to get into these and you are going to get wet. I've used them in hot and wet climates. They are mainly designed for hotter climates, so they're not designed to go into sort of like your minus sort of temperatures or your extreme wet, but I find that these are extremely comfortable and I have used them in all, and as long as I've got spare socks and I know that I'm coming in and out, that I'm not going to get a non-freezing cold injury, I will use these. But I know if I'm out on the ground for long periods of time, sort of unaided, I know it's going to be wet and boggy the whole time, I will take the Aku Pilgrims, which are the Gore-Tex ones. But especially in hot temperatures, I would use these for deserts. The Vibram soles are very thin, which is what I like about them. I can feel what's below me, so when I am walking, I can feel if it's slightly uneven if I'm stepping on a rock. When I'm driving a vehicle, I can feel the pedals a lot better, so that's why I like the lighter, more thinner boots. And then obviously when you're running around as well, I don't like big clunky boots underneath me. I want something that sort of feel like trainers, so I can move, be a lot more agile and move a lot faster. The only downside sort of that does come with that is the sort of ankle support. The ankle support is good, but it's not absolutely amazing. So if you are carrying heavy loads, or you are moving fast across ground, just be aware you could possibly roll your ankle, but there is support there, as you can see. But you just do need to be aware that it's not going to be some sort of like high ankle boot. These are definitely not specifically, but they are designed for urban, going into sort of moderate rocky terrain. If you're heading out into the Alpines or something like that, they say that these are not designed for these, but I've looked at reviews and people have used these in all sorts of terrain. I've used them in Brecon, Otterbird, all sorts of places, up and down the hills, cross baby heads, and I've not actually had a problem with them. But they do say they're more pushed for sort of moderate rocky into urban environments. So sort of the way we're going now anyway with sort of modern warfare, I think these are a great set of boots, and I absolutely love them. What I love about these Akus compared to what you would actually see from sort of an issued set, even though the issued set of like Pilgrims are a lot better than the old Altbergs. Aku have really put a name behind this and they're not putting out crap. On the inside you can see that these are handcrafted, and then it has the handcraftsman numbers so you know who actually handcrafted these for you. So these aren't just made thousands and thousands at a time in a factory and rushed through. A lot of time and effort is gone into these, and they are worth the money. Coming to the end then, pros and cons. They've sorted one of the cons out. So on the Mark 1s, the toe cap was actually coming up, so they put sort of like a rubber strap cap on the front to stop that from sort of peeling off as it used to peel off in the past. Ankle support can definitely be a problem for some people. You need to make sure you do have strong ankles. We should as tactical athletes anyway, but if you are worried and you like a higher ankle boot, then these are not going to be for you. But what I do love about them is the thinner sole. I can feel the ground below me. I can feel when I'm in a vehicle that I've got no problems feeling the pedals, and I can drive. They're nice and light. I can move fast and agile, even carrying heavy equipment. They do sort of say they're more for the moderate loads, but I've carried these full loads and I've not had a problem. I do still feel comfortable. If you are sort of this fight light sort of nowadays, these are going to be great for cutting around urban environments. I think they're worth the money. All tactical boots are really expensive. We know this. If you look around your bit, you're not going to find a good decent boot for under £100 at all. Head over to check-in. They're going for £138.99 and I definitely rate them. They've fixed any problems. They're super comfortable, super light, and I don't have any problems whether it's running, tabbing or patrolling in these. So these are definitely my go-to set of boots. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you want to see in the future, and I will do it for you. Give a comment below, give us a thumbs up, click the subscription button, and I'll catch you soon.